Good. No, that's real quiet. Testing levels. One thing. There you go. I turned that up, or turned it down. Hopefully it'll change. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pittsville High School for tonight's Central Wisconsin South matchup between the visiting Port Edwards Blackhawks and the home Pittsville Panthers. Steve Maves, Josh Bush, Olivia Zimmerman on this Thursday night for a lot of people, especially high school kids around the area. The final day of the week. A lot of schools already postponed or already closed for tomorrow. A lot of our games, as of right now, only 3 left in scheduled games that are supposed to happen tomorrow. One at Marathon, one at Kaukauna, and one in Eau Claire. The one in Kaukauna is probably the most unlikely. Eau Claire may be a little bit more possibility, and then we have Marathon, which again may or may not happen. So big one here tonight, though. Pittsville coming in at 2-2 in the conference. Port Edwards at 3-1. Allman Bancroft, the front runners right now. Pacelli at 3-1 after getting stopped by Allman last week. Should have a good one here tonight. Great crowd on hand. It is youth night, and Pittsville, Port Edwards not too far away from each other for a big conference matchup. We'll turn over to our public address announcer for our opening announcements, national anthem, and starting lineups.
Our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem.
National anthem finished up. Starting lineups going to be announced first for the visiting Port Edwards Blackhawks. Going to start with the 5'11 junior. Number 2, Brendan Beck. Senior, 6'2". Number 4 is Eric Mock. Number 5 is a 6' junior, Josh Tranel. In there, number 22, 6'1" seniors, Hayden Hewitt. And in at senior is 6'7", and number 40, Logan Parker. Head coached by Justin Beck. And now for the home Pittsville Panthers. Senior number 2 is Jacob Hardinger. Junior number 3 is Logan Zickert. Senior number 4 is Derek Grossman. Junior number 12 is Ben Friday. And sophomore number 13 is Dawson Luther. And Braden Friday out with a injury. Watched him walk around in crutches earlier this evening. Great crowd again on hand here in Pittsville. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. We got a lot of games, a lot of big games on the network tonight on Zaleski Sports. But before we get to that, thank our friends over at Sparhawk Trucking. They become one of the area's leading trucking companies reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at SparhawkTrucking.com. One game that wasn't on our network that I believe probably is just finished up. It is finished up. It was Assumption at Newman Catholic. Postgame prayer going on there. It was 63-31. Assumption stays undefeated. They were supposed to go down to La Crosse tomorrow to take on the Aquinas Blue Goals. That will not happen, obviously because of the winter storm warning. Jumping center will be Ben Friday and Eric Mock. And we are underway here in Pittsville. Opening tip 1. Down low to Hayden Hewitt for 2. And Pittsville takes a quick 2-0 lead. Taken away and put in for Josh Tranel. In the backcourt for Derek Grossman, up ahead to Jake Hardinger. They reset things with Dawson Luther, swings it around to the top of the key for Derek Grossman, right wing for Logan Zickert, or excuse me, Jacob Hardinger. Logan's had a really nice month of January for Pittsville, has had a nice year for the Panthers. Luther, top of the key, back to Friday, left side for Grossman, drives baseline, gets cut off, and it's going to be a foul. Now they're going to say he was out of bounds was Eric Mock tracking it down. Give you score updates here from around the Zaleski Sports Network tonight. And as of right now, only 4 games on the network. Three-pointer for Friday is too strong. Rebounded by 6'7" senior Logan Parker. Quickly into the front court for Eric Mock. Saw Eric a couple of years ago in Port Edwards. Very minimally used, I believe, sophomore at that point. Hit a game-winning three-pointer at the top of the key against Alma Center Lincoln. I believe that was his sophomore season. Left side for Brendan Beck. Brendan's had a phenomenal season. Had 37 in the win against Rosholt. Rosholt had 37 total points. Down low to Hewitt. Kicks it out. Beck is open. Left wing. Good closeout there by Grossman. Three-pointer right side is off the mark by Josh Tranel. Tipped around. Rebounded by Hayden Hewitt. And Jacob Hardinger took an elbow to the face. And steps through, and he's going to get called for the travel. Jacob Hardinger making sure that Jake's all right. Took a shot to the jaw. On a clear out by Hayden Hewitt. Nothing intentional. Hardinger with it now across the timeline. The runner, nobody stopped him. Jake Hardinger's got 2. 4-2, Port Edwards just underway. 16:45 to go, and Hewitt's going to get called for another travel. Games on the network tonight. Columbus is at Greenwood. Columbus at Greenwood boys. Good to see Emmett Konieczny back and playing after his injury, after his car crash. It wasn't even an accident. It was a big crash. Good to see him back and playing his senior campaign for his dad and the Columbus Catholic Dons. Much appreciated, I'm sure, by the rest of his team as well. Pacelli's up 6 on Wild Rose. There's a three-pointer for Friday. Ben Friday knocks down a 3. Just like that, Pittsville's got the lead. Score in Eau Claire after one period in hockey as Eric Mock throws up a 3, and it's no good. And it's going to be a foul on Hayden Hewitt on the rebound. New Richmond 3, Eau Claire Memorial 3. That's after one period in hockey. Down in Dominican 22, Racine St. Cats 10. One of our new schools. Appreciates Matt Peck as Hardinger turns that one over. Matt Peck and Eli checking in and doing a great job. One of our new friends, Dawson Luther, almost he was thinking about tracking it down, but it's going to be Pittsville basketball in their offensive front court with 14:54 to go. Marathon is hosting Edgar in girls basketball, 10-6. They're just underway there. What game is this? It must be end of a period or something in DC Everest. Going to be kicked out of bounds. End of one in Schofield. DC Everest 1, East Merrill Co-op 0. A big one in Stratford tonight. Stratford and Auburndale girls. Auburndale 6, Stratford 5. Three-pointer by Luther is off the back rim. Rebounded by Hardinger and tipped up. It's going to be knocked out of bounds to Pittsville. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in tonight on Zaleski Sports. All of our games live and free, as always. Bringing you these games here tonight. Again, update we'll give you at halftime after the episode of All Access. It's a special one. Maddie Strong, her three-pointer left wing, back rim, no good. Madison Lang from Marathon talks about her fight and win against leukemia. And there's a strong take to the basket for Josh Tranel, and he'll head to the free throw line for a couple of throws. Again, after All Access, we'll give you our chopped up schedule for tomorrow. But whether you need residential, commercial, or industrial electrician work, you can rely on Econ Electric. Where every job is done safe, done right, on time, every time. That's Econ Electric. Tranel is good. 2 for 2 for Josh. He's up to 4 early points here. Luther into the front court. Back out. Swings it around. Logan Zickert, right wing for Derek Grossman. Back out to Zickert. First time we've called Logan's name tonight. He's open in the corner for 3. It is well short. Rebound taken by Logan Parker. Max Michaels getting ready to check in for Port Edwards. Did not get a number on the other individual, maybe Tyler Martinson. Pull-up jumpers for Tranel, no good. Rebounded by Hewitt. Hayden Hewitt for 2 more. He's got 4 as well. 8-5 Port Edwards. Luther in the backcourt gets fouled by Josh Tranel. Mariani Packaging Company, located on the east side of Wisconsin Rapids, is just 15 minutes from Plover, is hiring full-time day and night shift food manufacturing positions are available at the largest independent dried fruit processor and packer in the U.S. Visit Mariani.com to view open positions. That's MARIANI.com. Grossman through the hands of Zickert. It was a fastball right past Zickert. And a turnover for Pittsville. Dalton Darr into the game for the first time. Wears number 25 for Pittsville. 8-5 Port Edwards. 13:20 to go in the first half. Big Central Wisconsin South game here tonight. Allman Bancroft, as of right now, got to be the clear favorite in the conference. Zickert's going to get called for the travel after the steal. After the loss of Jaden Alway for Pacelli. Pacelli 3-1 in the conference. Port Edwards also had 3-1. Pittsville at 2-2. Right now, I'd assume a battle for second place. Port Edwards plays Pacelli and Allman Bancroft in the next 10 days. Pacelli next Tuesday, I believe. Part of our 14-game Tuesday night on Zaleski Sports. I think they take on Allman Bancroft a little after that, or a couple days after that. All the way to the basket. Tranel's off the mark. Rebound taken by Ben Friday. Hardinger into the front court. Jake lost control of it. Ball's on the floor. It is tipped around. Still loose. Taken by Brendan Beck. Back goes right at Dawson Luther. The pull-up jumper, backboarding in. (10-5) Blackhawks. Carson Orheim getting ready to check in for Port Edwards. Zickard with it now, top of the court, swings around to Dawson Luther for three, back rim, rebounded by Dalton Darr. Zickert, Hardinger, kicks it back out. Reset thing, jump pass, down low to Darr on the left block, fading away and getting it to go. Dalton Darr ends a scoreless streak, and it's going to be a timeout taken by Port Edwards. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside. 11:28 to go first half. 10-7 Blackhawks. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
First time out taken of the game, this time by Port Edwards. Nice thing about the scoreboard here at Port Edwards, it tells you, or at Pittsville, excuse me, tells you how many timeouts are left. Carson Orheim with it now. Martinson back. Goes baseline, got right past, and going to be fouled by Ben Friday. Brendan Beck will head to the free throw line for a couple of throws. Auburndale 9, Stratford 8. They're about 8:20 to go in the first half in Auburndale, or in Stratford. That's girls basketball. Second time those two teams have played this week. Auburndale took the first one. Sachs Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair, custom-built desktops, and off-site backup. And mobile repair, that's Sachs Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids. Carson Orheim is going to pick up the foul. $11:09 to go in the first half, 11-7. Beck was just 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Luther with it now. Mock getting ready to check in along with Tranel. Luther into the front court for the Panthers. Hardinger just left of the circle. Dribble drive against Parker. Down low to Darr. Darr's up and can't quite finish, but he'll head to the free throw line for a couple of tries. Get instant savings at Fleet Farm. Skip the wait and take $10 off your purchase of $75 or more in-store or online. Shop now and save on gifts for others or maybe even a gift for yourself. Shop all your favorite everyday essentials and save at Fleet Farm. First one for Darr's rattled in there. Again, a lot of schools closed. Port Edwards, Pittsville in that mix. Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln. 1 for 2 for Darr. Check out the local TV station online, WAOW or WSAW, or on Facebook. I'm sure somebody knows. If your school is closed for tomorrow, just assume, I shouldn't say that, maybe assume not, but then expect that it is. Not likely there will be many schools open around the state tomorrow. Eric Mock open for 3, left side, too strong. Rebounded by Logan Parker, takes a dribble, steps through, is up and in for the big fella. About 70, maybe 80% of the state of Iowa as of tomorrow morning. Banked in for Hardinger. From what I saw online, about 80% of the state of Iowa is, as of 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, going to be in a blizzard warning. So that's a big majority of Iowa tomorrow. Jim Cantori from the Weather Channel. 35 to 45 mile an hour winds. I think it's for up to 3 hours. I think that's what the length is. All the way, Dawson Luther for 2. 1 point game here. 9:20 to go. First half, 13-12. Enough of me talking about or trying to talk about the weather. It's going to snow. It's going to snow a lot, and it's going to be windy. And then after it snows this weekend, it's going to be bitterly cold. But it's January in Wisconsin. Wouldn't expect much else. Tranel with it. Step back, Jay. Left elbow is good. Josh Tranel's got 6 tonight. 15-12, Port Edwards. Up ahead, Hardinger down to Dar. It's going to be tipped out of bounds to Port Edwards with 8:40 to go. Hayden Hewitt checks back in for the Blackhawks. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. 8:35 to go, first half. 15-12, Port Edwards on top. Tranel with it now on the left wing. Gets a screen from Hewitt, kicks it out. Beck, Mock in the corner for 3 is off the mark. Taken by Parker. Hewitt in the lane, puts his head down, left it short. Parker up, can't get it to go. Tipped by Hewitt again. And Hayden Hewitt didn't establish himself in bounds before he regained the basketball. 8:16 to go here in the first half. Quick moving first half, 15-12 Port Edwards. Logan Zickert getting ready to check in for Pittsville. And Josh Tranel just picked up his second foul. A big second foul for the talented junior. Let's see what Coach Beck decides to do here. Going to leave him in. Dawson Luther's going to get a breather for Logan Zickert. Derek Grossman at the top of the key. Swings it back over to Zickert to reset things. Derek Grossman got it poked out of bounds. Another turnover by Pittsville. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. That's CulliganH20.com. 7:50 to go, first half. Three-pointer for Beck is off the back rim. Rebounded by Hayden Hewitt. Finds Tranel, long 3 for Josh is good. Second chance opportunities, and Josh Tranel has got 3 more. Up to 9 here in the half for Josh. Zickert back around to Grossman. Good defense by Beck. Dalton Dar. Zickert open for 3, just right of the circle, too strong. Rebounded by Hewitt, another rebound for Hayden. Through the hands of Mock, they reset things. Hewitt over to Tranel. Tranel's got the hot hand. 3 more is off the back rim, but rebounded by Beck. Free throw line, pull-up jumper is good. Brendan's got 5, 20-12 in favor of Port Edwards here. Under 7 minutes to go, first half. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Brendan Beck. Give you an update from Stevens Point here in just a moment. Pacelli and Wild Rose. It was a 6-point game. Looks like maybe 4. 4-point game looks like at halftime. Right now it goes Almond, Pacelli, Port Edwards, Pittsville, Wild Rose at 2-2 in the conference. Rochelle and Tri-County winless in the conference. Zickert, the pull-up runner, is no good. Rebounded by Logan Parker. And a foul is going to go on Logan Zickert. So with a Pacelli loss and a Port Edwards win, Port Edwards would sneak into the second spot all to themselves, with Pacelli coming to Port Edwards next week, Tuesday. Hewitt to Tranel. Swings it to the near side. Max Michaels out of bounds off of Tyler Martinson. with 6:21 to go in the first half. Again, get you caught up on our Marathon All-Access work that Trevor Zaleski has done this winter. Pretty cool story about Madison Lang from Marathon. Young lady, a high school basketball player, beat leukemia last year. There's a pull-up jumper, and Dalton Darr is going to get fouled. Dalton's going to head to the free throw line. I don't like to describe myself as an emotional person, but at times I get emotional, very emotional. And the all-access episode of Madison Lang is absolutely wonderfully done. Great story by Miss Lang, or for Madison. Won't give it all away, but the officials did something pretty cool after their doubleheader. That was against Prentice last week Friday. So stick around for halftime, watch an episode of Marathon All Access. And then if you don't catch the full thing, you can go over to YouTube and watch it on there on Zaleski Sports. Logan Parker put that one in, 22-14 in favor of Port Edwards. 5:40 to go first half. Zickert, Luther, they're going to be kicked. No, Hardinger is going to recover. Back over to Dawson Luther. Near midcourt. Zickert to Darr to Luther. Back over to Zickert. Skips it across to Friday. Goes baseline. The runner for Ben is no good. Rebounded by Dalton Darr. Kicks it out to Luther. Luther the pull-up. The runner double clutched and put it in. Had to double clutch to get it over Logan Parker. 6-point game, 5:10 to go first half. Skips it around near side. Down low to Martinson. Kicks it near side for Max Michaels. All the way over to Beck in the left corner. There's an offensive foul on the screen on Logan Parker. Team foul number 7 already, or team foul number 7 for Port Edwards. Pittsville shooting free throws the rest of the first half. Trano getting ready to check in with his 2 fouls. Parker's got 2 fouls. Hewitt's got 2 fouls. 3-pointer for Dawson Luther, front rim. Rebound taken by Carson Orheim. Up ahead to Beck in the left wing. Chase Baumgart getting ready to check in for Port Edwards along with Hewitt and Trano. Orheim over to Mock. Back to Beck. Port Edwards resets things with 4:21 to go here in the first half. 22-16. Blackhawks. Orheim left wing. Down low to Mock. Mock kicks it back out. Beck is open. Quick release 3 for the junior. No good. Parker offensive rebound. He's going to get fouled, and Logan will head to the free throw line for a couple of throws. Foul's going to go on Ben Friday. It is halftime in Stevens Point. Pacelli Cardinals 25, Wild Rose Wildcats 20. They are at halftime in Greenwood. It is Columbus Catholic 38, Greenwood 14 at the half. Logan Parker goes 0 for 2 from the line. From Dominican tonight. They're still in the first half. Dominican has 56 first half points. Racine St. Cat's 34. The runner for Hardinger is no good. Taken by Hayden Hewitt. Get into those areas southeast Wisconsin. They score a lot of points. I think Jason Zaleski showed that the JV2 game, or the freshman game, I would assume is what it used to be, that the Dominican JV team put up 100 points. Their JV2 team won 100-34 tonight. 3:10 to go. Josh Tranel, the spinner. It is popped up. Rebound taken by Logan Zickert, and he was out of bounds, or Logan Parker was out of bounds, one or the other. I think it was Logan Parker out of bounds. No foul on the big guy. 3:10 to go, first half here in Pittsville. 22-16. Port Edwards on top. And Zickert almost traveled in the backcourt, trying to make up his mind on a pass. Dawson Luther across the timeline for the Panthers. Resets things against Beck. Grossman swings around to Zickert, trying to figure out this zone. Quick release for Dawson Luther is airballed. And rebound taken by Hewitt off of Dalton Darr. Smart play by Hayden Hewitt for Port Edwards with 2:50 to go in the first half. Again, a number of our games tomorrow. All of our games tomorrow, at least as of right now. The ones that are not being played are postponed, as a lot of them are conference games, so they cannot just be canceled. They have to be postponed and played at a later date. Big difference. Darr on the baseline finds Hardinger, gets quadruple teamed. Back out, Grossman, Zickert. Pull-up jumper is off the mark for Logan. Rebound taken by Hayden Hewitt. Postponed. Game isn't being played, but it will need to be made up. There's a travel in Eric Mock. It will need to be and will be made up at a later date. Canceled. Just won't be played. Mostly non-conference games. But again, you are slated for 24 regular season games in high school basketball. You want to try your best to get them all in. Helps you tremendously towards the playoff seeding. Zickert gets double teamed. Three-pointer for Jake Hardinger is nearly banked in. Rebounded by Grossman. Luther goes baseline against Orheim. Back out to Zickert in the corner. Logan tries a three, and it's good. Logan Zickert's first points tonight. 3-point game. 100 seconds to go here in the first half. Josh Tranel all the way to the basket. And he did pick up his pivot foot. Pittsville's got a chance to tie it here. Dawson Luther across the line. 90 seconds to go. Hardinger at the free throw line. Gets triple team. Back out to Dawson Luther for the tie. It's off the front rim. Tipped out by Logan Zickert. Hardinger is going to try again. Top of the key. Off the mark. Chased down by Zickert. Nope. He's going to be out of bounds. Good hustle there by Logan. Good job by Tyler Martinson of boxing out Logan Zickert and not allowing him to make an inbounds attempt. Back with it with 1:05 to go. Back over to Tranel, top of the key. Beck, 55 seconds to go. Orheim at the free throw line. Dribbles out of the congestion. Back out to Tranel. Down low to Logan Parker, who lays it in on the left side. He's got 6. 40 seconds to go. 5-point Port Edwards lead. They took an early lead and haven't given it up yet. Luther out to Zickert. Swings it around. Grossman for three, way short. And rebounded by Hardinger through the hands of Orheim. Dalton Darr comes away with it. And Carson Orheim is going to pick up a foul. And Dalton Darr will head to the free throw line for bonus free throws here for the Panthers. Darr to the free throw line. Big time NFL and college football news yesterday. They say everything comes in threes, and it sure did yesterday. In the world of football, Darr misses the free throw, and he got blocked by Parker. Could have been Logan's third foul. Back into the front court. Blocked! And then Parker puts it in. Fouls it up. Logan's got 8, 26-19. 5 seconds to go. And it will be Port Edwards basketball with 1.1 seconds to go. One second, plenty of time to catch and shoot. It'll be into Beck, and good if it goes, left short. That'll end our first half here in Pittsville. Port Edwards 26, Pittsville 19. We'll take a break. And again, check out this episode, our Marathon Red Raider All Access. Pretty special story here from Madison Lang. We'll have all that more right here at Zaleski Sports.
Marathon Red Raiders All Access is sponsored by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan. Promises kept. Plain and simple. Visit securityhealth.org today.
Keep working. Come on. 20 seconds. Rebounder. Keep working. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Let's just have the prime player start with it and go chase. Throw it to that side. Just go. Yep. Just go chase it. Go. Good, good. That's good. One-on-one. Nice. You must see the rim and then make a decision. Okay? Quicker decision. Let's go. Go. See it. Move it. See it. Move it. See it. Attack it. Shoot it. There you go. Good take, Danny. Outlet, I think there's times where, go ahead, cut, Maven. You know, if I go here, I don't need to get all the way down here. I can just get to here, and then look, I've got 1 or 2 options on that side that I can kick that ball, and that's great. That really makes the defense work then, right? That creates a long closeout. All right, Addie, go. Cut, Maven, go.
My name is Maddie, and I beat cancer. Friday we're doing a game against Prentice, and we're raising money for Children's Miracle Network, and they've helped me a lot. I'm a miracle child this year, and I'm doing a lot of things to help them raise money. Being in sports, I played all throughout my treatment. I played all 4 years of high school. I played in middle school. So I just wanted to keep with it, and I knew like if I kept doing that, like it would just help me boost my confidence. I'm thankful for the whole community. They really came together and helped raise money for me at the beginning of all my treatment. And my parents are always a big support. My brothers, my whole family, and just everyone around in the community was a support. I just kept a positive mindset, and I didn't let anything let me down because I knew I was going to beat it, and I didn't want to let it beat me. It was a pretty good feeling. I mean, finding out that I was cancer-free, I knew that like that was my biggest achievement I was ever gonna make in my life. My message to anyone who's going through this is just to stay positive and always look at the good. Even though there's gonna be bad days, just think about all the positives. Have as much fun as you can. Keep your mind distracted.
I really feel like kids are, the more comfortable you become passing and catching the ball, squaring. Emma and Miley, I thought you did a really nice job of seeing the rim and then making decisions, whether that be to attack or pass. Guards, I thought we moved it pretty well. And second half, I thought we were better offensively, and it showed. Give yourself a clap, 1, 2, 3. Nice job. Sorry, I was busy. All right. We know we're a young team. But enjoy this. Okay, this is a really great win for you. Prentice is a pretty good team. They've played a lot of them. The Edgar's tough. They played Stratford tough. You saw. Girls, we've got second half of the conference season coming starting next week. Now it's our time. And we show how much better and better and better we're getting. Give yourself a clap. 1, 2, 3. Without further ado, and we have one more thing after this. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Yes! All right. Meadow has the game ball. Okay? We will get everybody and get their autograph. Yeah. Okay? And that ball, Manny, come on up. Yeah. This ball's going to Manny. Come on up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's go. Break it down. 50-50, and then we're going to do that pass the hat thing. We'll let you know. Please help us out. We are together. We are family.
We should do it the whole time. No,
Well, we had a conversation when we found out what was happening tonight, and it's a doubleheader, and we wanted to make people aware that officials are people too, so we took our game checks and donated it to the cause tonight. So we're not looking for individual recognition. We just happen to be the lucky crew that was assigned to this night, and we heard what was going on. We thought it was an opportunity for us to bring the human side of officiating to basketball, because when you're playing or your children are playing, it's a big deal if there's a foul called or not a foul. But what we've learned through high school sports and sports in general is there's a lot bigger lessons in life, and this was an opportunity for us to be a part of it. So that's why we chose to help out tonight. So, and I will say that we were just lucky enough to be assigned. There's anybody as a part of the officiating community in Central Wisconsin that could have been assigned to this tonight that probably would have done the same thing.
Congrats on your senior year, Maddie, and for always giving your all on the team. Sending love to you.
Have everybody stand and give these two courageous young ladies a huge round of applause.
Welcome back to Pittsville High School. Halftime report brought to you by Key Savings Bank. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area. Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big, small rates. Key Savings Bank. Halftime score here from Pittsville, Central Wisconsin South Conference boys basketball. Brendan Beck with 5 for Port Edwards. Josh Tranel finished with 9. Hayden Hewitt with 4, and Logan Parker with 8. For Pittsville, Jake Hardinger's got 4, Logan Zickert's got 3, Ben Friday's got 3, Dawson Luther with 4, and Dalton Darr with 5. Scores from around the Zaleski Sports Network here tonight. From Stratford, it is Auburndale 24, Stratford 20. That's girls basketball. From Greenwood, 45-16. In favor of Columbus Catholic. From Stevens Point, they're in a timeout, and Pacelli has run away from that one. It was 25-20 at halftime. What's that? 4.5 minutes into the second half. Pacelli's already got 45, so they outscored Wild Rose 20-2 to start the second half. Pacelli on their way to another victory. Eau Claire Memorial and New Richmond tied at 4 in hockey in the second period. Dominican 61, Racine St. Cat's 37. Edgar 6 better than Marathon right now in girls basketball. DC Everest and East Merrill, I believe, tied at, or I believe Everest is up 1-0. They are at the end of the second period. And then in Waupaca, it is the Waupaca Comets 18, Wrightstown 8. Again, all but, as of right now, 3 games of ours have been postponed for tomorrow. Dawson Luther starts the second half with a 3. 26-22. Not really sure how it works, and the association and the state of Wisconsin and all that can figure it out. But as of right now, we have a game going on tomorrow in Clark County with both schools canceled, but have not canceled the basketball games yet for tomorrow. Not sure if that is allowed or if that's possible. Pull-up jumper for Tranel is no good. Rebound taken away. It's going to be a jump ball back to Port Edwards with 17:10 to go. Try and get you an answer for that as we continue. And if you know, let me know so I can tell the staff of Zaleski Sports for tomorrow. Again, halftime report was brought to you by Key Savings Bank. Eric Mock down to Hayden Hewitt. Hayden wasn't ready for it. Swings around to Tranel. Baseline for Parker. And a turnover by Logan Parker. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area. Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big, small rates, Key Savings Bank. Key Savings Bank halftime report and scoreboard sponsor. Appreciate them for sure. It's going to go on Josh Tranel. That'll be his third with 16:43 to go in the ball game. You can't thank our sponsors enough. Commercials, reads, lower thirds, all of you tuning in and watching as well. Head in there, head into the businesses, and let them know you heard it from Zaleski Sports. Logan Sickert for 3. Couple of three-pointers for Pittsville to start the second half. 1-point game with 16:24 to go. Again, Josh Tranel with 3 fouls. He's got it now. He lines up a 3, and he answers right back. He's got 12. Grossman into Hardinger. Back out to Zickert. Goes baseline. The runner for Logan is good. Didn't really come into his own in that first half. Did not look very comfortable to Logan Zickert. Got a new hair tie, it looks like. There's a three-pointer for Tranel. He's got 15. Back-to-back threes for Josh Tranel. 32-27. Favor of Port Edwards. Grossman with it. Got a kicked out of bounds by Tranel with 15.5 to go. As the weather starts to cool down, look to Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids. They got more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. Tomorrow might be too late. Storm coming. Bitter cold on or over the weekend. The only thing that's missing is that the Packers are going to be in Dallas in a dome and not playing in Green Bay. Maybe one of the more memorable games, if it was being played, as Jake Hardinger rolls it in just because of the temperature that it's going to be in Green Bay on Sunday. Kansas City have a high of 8 degrees when the Miami Dolphins and Kansas City Chiefs kick off. I believe that game's on Sunday. Packers Cowboys in a dome Sunday afternoon, 3:30. There was some NFL news and football news. Up and in for Logan Parker. He's got 10. Mentioned it earlier, things come in threes. Bill Belichick, Nick Saban, Pete Carroll. Carroll and Belichick relieved of their duties. Nick Saban retired. Josh Tranel all the way to the basket, blocked by Luther. The foul's going to go on Derek Grossman. And Josh Tranel will head to the free throw line for Port Edwards. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Aert, State Farm on auto, homeowners, life insurance, renters, and more. For both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, find Kerry Van Aert, State Farm on Facebook to get started today. First one for Tranel is good. 16 tonight for Josh. Dalton Darr checks in for Ben Friday. Eric Mock checks out for Max Michaels. Tyler Martinson awaiting a breather to give to Josh Tranel. 2 for 2 for Josh. 36-29, 14-22 to go. Pittsville had it within 1 to start this half. Back-to-back threes by the Panthers. And then Josh Tranel took over the last couple of minutes for Port Edwards. Turns to Zickert. Dawson Luther, top of the key. Finds Darr down low. What a find by Luther, but there's going to be a foul on the drive. It's going to go on Tyler Martinson. Saved some points there. Just Tyler's first. Hardinger to inbound. Zickert in the corner. Takes a dribble, back out to Luther. Three-pointer, right wing is no good. Rebounded by Dalton Darr. Back out to Zickert. He's going to step back for 3. Logan Zickert again. He's got 8.5. Back to a 4-point game here with 13:50 to go. Just past 8 o'clock here in Central Wisconsin. Steve Maves, Josh Bush, Olivia Zimmerman from Pittsville Senior High. Central Wisconsin South boys basketball here tonight. For a lot of these student athletes and athletes alike, the final day of the week. Pittsville, Port Edwards high schools and school districts are closed for the storm for tomorrow, as is a majority of the state of Wisconsin. I'd be hard-pressed to find, there's a three-pointer for Dawson Luther off the mark, rebounded by Dalton Darr. Back out. Hardinger lost it for a moment, and then on the drive gets fouled. I'd be hard-pressed to find a high school in the state of Iowa. Iowa's getting pounded, did last night, going to get even more so today and tomorrow. Be hard-pressed to find a school in the state of Iowa that has classes tomorrow. Just make sure everybody stays smart and stays safe, that's for sure. The snow is bad enough, and then you get the bitter cold after it. Kicks it out. Hardinger on the right side. Kicks it back to Friday. Luther is cut off by Mock. Then gets cut off by Martinson. Back out near side. Friday. Hardinger resets things for Pittsville. Taken away by Martinson. Then Dawson Luther regains it for Pittsville. Right up. And counted and one for Dawson Luther. The hoop and the harm there for Dawson Luther. And the sophomore is going to head to the free throw line. Josh Tranel will head back in after his quick breather. 3 fouls for the leading scorer tonight for Port Edwards. 17 tonight for Josh Tranel. Dawson Luther leaves the free throw short. Rebound taken by Carson Orheim for Port Edwards. 12.5 to go in this one. 2-point Port Edwards lead. Orheim in the corner. Swings it around to Beck. Eric Mock in the right wing. Back out to Brennan Beck. Orheim to Tranel. Back out to Beck. Tranel at the top of the key for 3. He knew he was off right away, fouled his shot. And see who's the foul's going to be on. Will it be on Josh Tranel? It will be. That's going to be his 4th foul with 12:07 to go. He knew the shot was going to be missed, and then he tried to follow it. Then he picked up the foul. See what Pittsville can do here now without the Port Edwards leading scorer on the night out of the game. Dawson Luther with it. Jake Hardinger, top of the key. Asking for a screen, doesn't get it. Logan Zickert on the right wing. They reset things. Zickert right on the middle logo of the Panther. The new Pittsville Panther logo. Zickert, free throw line, kicks it out. Dawson Luther in the corner. Down low to Dalton Darr on the block. Zickert, Luther resets. 11.5 to go. 2-point Port Edwards lead. Good defense by Orheim. Hands it back out to Hardinger. Jake against Brennan Beck. Good defense by the Blackhawks. Luther lost it, taken away by Beck. And a foul is going to go on Dalton Darr. As Coach Denniston says, that's all right. 11:14 to go. What a defensive possession that was for Port Edwards. Darr picks up his first foul. Second team foul of the half. Eric Mock on the right wing. 11 minutes to go in the ball game. 2 points. Pittsville lead, or Port Edwards lead, taken away on the pass. Up ahead to Zickert. Zickert right at Mock, and it's tied up. Logan Zickert, a breakout second half for the Panthers. We're tied at 36 with 10:45 to go. Back into the front court for Port Edwards. Again, Tranel out for the Blackhawks with 4 fouls. Eric Mock steps into a 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Logan Parker. Brings it down. He's got it. Up and 1. Logan's got 12 here tonight, looking for 13. He's 0 for 2 from the line in the first half. And 1 is perfect for the big fella. Back to a 3-point Blackhawks lead with 10.5 to go. Foul went on Jake Hardinger. That was his first. Dawson Luther with a little shimmy shake, dribbles it off of his foot. Beck now all the way to the basket. He lays it in. Timeout's going to be taken by Pittsville. 10:16 to go. Full timeout. We'll be back to Pittsville Senior High after this. Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Hi, I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular, 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
So after Pittsville tied it at 36, 5 in a row for Port Edwards, including a and one for Logan Parker, and then a steal and a layup for Brendan Beck. Hardinger to Dar, pull-up jumper for Dalton off the front rim, taken by Beck. He's got a full head of steam. Into the front court, pull-up jumper, 14-footers, back rim, taken by Hardinger. 1-on-4, slows things up. Zickert, Dawson Luther steps into a three in transition. Dawson Luther knocks down another one. Port Edwards quickly up ahead. Swings it around. Mock on the right wing. Beck. Max Michaels open for three in the corner, is off the front rim, and then taken by Hayden Hewitt. Hewitt ripped it away. He's got 6. 9:15 to go. 4-point Port Edwards lead. The runner is off the mark, but fouled is Ben Friday, and he'll head to the free throw line. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Wood Street Rentals. For any job or for any size job when you need equipment, look to Wood Street Rentals, offering a great variety of rental equipment to help you get the job done with delivery service to any job site. That's Wood Street Rentals. Hewitt picks up his third. See at what point Coach Beck puts Josh Tranel back into the game. 2 for 2 is Ben Friday. Hit an early three-pointer in the first half, has been pretty quiet since, except for those 2 free throws. 2-point game halfway through the second half here tonight. Picks it out, back for 3, is off the front rim, tipped up. Parker comes away with it, takes a dribble. A mistake if you're a postman. Jake Hardinger will head to the free throw line. Logan Parker worked out for him that time, but not something you want to do. Do not want to put the ball on the floor. All the guards can come and scrape it around or scrape it out. First free throw is perfect. Carson Orheim checks back in. Logan Parker way too strong in that one. Rebound taken by Ben Friday. Down low, Dalton Dar kicks out Luther. Luther and Dar, a dynamic duo in the backfield in football this last fall. Right side for Friday. Hardinger back out to Friday. The runner is up and no good. And the ball is on the floor, taken by Mock. 8:25 to go in the ball game. Up ahead is Orheim. Brendan Beck with it and resets things, dribbles it out of the congestion with 8:10 left. Orheim down to Mock in the lane. Bad pass, couldn't retrieve it. Dawson Luther all the way to the basket, can't finish. Rebound taken by Zickert. Hardinger doesn't take it. The runner for Jake is off the mark. Rebound and possessed. And a timeout going to be taken by Port Edwards. 7:48 to go in the ball game. 44-41. Blackhawks back after this timeout. Zaleski Sports.
It's simple but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
Port Edwards basketball out of the timeout. Back with it, Orheim in the corner. Carson for three is good. A big three-pointer for Carson Orheim. The senior's first points of the night. Extends the lead to 6 with 7.5 to go. Design play right out of the timeout, worked to perfection. All the way, Luther, the runner, off the mark, tried to tip it out. He does to Hardinger and then throws it back into Luther. Luther's going to get fouled on the drive. And Dawson Luther will head to the free throw line for bonus free throws. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Metallico of Wisconsin Rapids. They're a leading producer of high-quality aluminum products, proud supporter of Wisconsin Rapids Community Athletics. Metallico has a number of openings to grow your career locally. Find your next career path at Metallico of Wisconsin Rapids. Luther missed the front end of the 1-and-1. 7 minutes to go. 6-point Blackhawks lead. Pittsville has tied it a couple of times, or has tied it once. Back open for three is off the rim. Rebound taken by Ben Friday. Have never relinquished the lead tonight. Luther swings around to Zickert. Gets a screen from Friday. All the way to the basket, traveled with it. Turns it over with 6:33 to go in the ball game. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. Get started today. 6.5 to go. Back into the game is Josh Tranel. Tranel has 17 tonight. He's got it back right now. Top of the key. Finds Hewitt. Back out. Eric Mock for three. Way short. Rebound taken by Dawson Luther. Luther up ahead to Hardinger. Ben Friday, corner three is good. Ben Friday's first three of the second half. 3-point game. Back and forth we go with 5:50 to go in the ball game. What it has been like is Pittsville hits a three. Port Edwards answers right back. See if the Panthers can get a stop here. Tranel thought about the three. Pull-up jumper. Left elbow off the mark. Rebounded by Dalton Darr. Hardinger running point into the front court for Pittsville. Dawson Luther steps back. Corner three. Front rim. And taken by Beck. Probably not a look that Coach Dennison would have wanted. Logan Parker running the floor and putting it in. Rewarded for his hustle. 5-point game, 5:10 to go. Back out to Zickert, swings around to Dawson Luther. Hardinger, 5 minutes left. Luther at the top of the key. Down low to Darr. Good find and good finish for Dalton. First points of the second half. 3-point game, 4:50 to go. Right side for Beck. Skips it over. Tranel to Mock. Finds a cutting Hewitt up and can't finish. But Hayden Hewitt will head to the free throw line for the first time tonight. And SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Hayden Hewitt at the line for the first time. The lefty is off the mark. Solaris customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years running. No tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Packages starting at $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net today and learn more. Parker and Mock getting breathers here momentarily. I would assume that they will see the end of the game here tonight. Right side for Darr. Ben Friday got it poked away. There's going to be a foul on the drive by Orheim, and Ben Friday will head to the free throw line. bonus free throws here for Pittsville. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Staub Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Staub Construction, 100% employee-owned company. One for two for Friday. Got a nice backspin on it, just off the mark. 2-point Port Edwards lead, 4:15 to go. Right side for Friday, or excuse me, right side for Beck. Back over to Tranel. Brendan Beck for three. Off the mark, weak side rebound taken by Orheim. Tranel. The runner right side, up and in. Counted and one for Josh. Josh Tranel heading to the line, looking for point number 20 here tonight. (51-47), 4 minutes to go. Tranel with 20. 5-point Port Edwards lead here with under 4 minutes to go. Dawson Luther poked away by Martinson. Wisely pulls up. Orheim transition three is way off the mark. Hewitt offense rebound, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Hardinger and then fouled by Hewitt. And Jake Hardinger will head to the free throw line. Wisconsin River Orthopedics encourages you to stop living with the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. Hardinger to the line for 1-1. Takes first free throws, no good. More missed free throws by Pittsville. Having chances to cut into this lead, not taking advantage of it. Full timeout, Port Edwards, 3:34 to go in the ballgame. 5-point Blackhawks lead. Back to Pittsville after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Port Edwards basketball, Josh Tranel with it. 20-point night tonight for Josh. Putting some pressure on, poked away by Logan Zickert. In the front court, Ben Friday for three. Back rim, tipped up, rebounded by Zickert. Back out, Hardinger in the corner. Logan Zickert with it, 3 minutes to go in the ball game. 5-point Port Edwards lead. Friday, the runner, is left short. Rebound taken by Tranel. Tranel up ahead for the Blackhawks under 3 minutes to go, pardon me. Friday with it. 2.5 to go. All the way to the basket. Parker back out to Mock. Again, no rush if you're Port Edwards. No shot clock in the state of Wisconsin high school basketball. Down low, Parker. Pittsville does have 16 fouls. It is dribbling it all out. Tranel off the mark. Had a clean look at it. Coach Beck not happy about it. 5-point game, 2 minutes to go. All the way to the basket. Dawson Luther too strong. Back out to Zickert. Open for three. It is off the mark. Tipped up. Foul's going to go on Luther. And Beck is going to head to the free throw line for bonus free throws. Made a custom apparel. And Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams, corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. Made a custom apparel in Stevens Point. Take a 30-second quick timeout. Come back. Actually, we'll give you some scores here on Zaleski Sports. We got some nail biters going down to the wire. In Stratford, it is Stratford 42, Auburndale 40. That's girls basketball with about 90 seconds to go in that one. Columbus Catholic all over Greenwood tonight, 60-26. That's boys basketball. Wild Rose is at Pacelli. That's boys basketball as well. It was close at halftime, 25-20 at the break. And I believe Pacelli ran away with that one, 65-43. In Dominican Knights 104, Racine St. Cat's 78. Likely never see scores like that around here. That's a big-time win for Dominican. 104 points. I was surprised that even fit on our scoreboard graphic. Squeezed it in there. Keep adding to it. 107. Just crazy. Oh, my goodness. It's a lot of points. At some points, we'd be happy to have 107 combined points in some games. It's only 100 right now. It's out of bounds to Port Edwards with 1:44 to go. So right now, Dominican leads Racine St. Cat's 107-80. Now 109-80. Dominican has 109 points on their own. Still with 2.5 minutes to go in that game. We have a combined 100 points in this one with 90 seconds left. Mace-Villery postgame show will wrap up our broadcast tonight. It's going to be a foul on Logan Zickert, and Josh Tranel will try to add to his point total tonight. He's up to 20. Looking for more here is the junior Josh Tranel. Logan Parker's had a nice night. 16 tonight for the big fella. Take our pick between Tranel and Parker, or both. Parker had a big and one after Pittsville was able to tie it. 8-point game, 90 seconds to go. Zickert with it, dribbles through, and floater is good for Logan Zickert. He's had a nice second half. It's going to be a full timeout by Pittsville. We'll do the same. We'll be back after this quick break. Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome back to Pittsville after the timeout by the Panthers. Coach Beck putting some free throw shooters in. Poked out of bounds by Zickert. Going to be inbounded underneath Port Edwards basket with 1:17 to go. 55-49 here in this one. Again, Nate's Fillery postgame show will wrap up our broadcast here tonight and our broadcast for likely for the week. Again, the Eau Claire Memorial girls game, I believe that's who plays tomorrow. Might be the boys. That's the most likely game to happen tomorrow. Eau Claire not really in the hardest hit of spots, but we'll see how it happens. You can stay tuned to Zaleski Sports on Facebook, ZaleskiSports.com. 62 seconds to go here in this one. Grossman checks in for Dalton Darr. 1:02 to go. First one for Brendan is off the mark. Rebounded by Hewitt, though. And there's going to be a foul as Beck will head back to the free throw line. Now double bonus for Brendan. Hayden Hewitt, a rebounding machine for Port Edwards. Perfect there for Beck. Now 56 seconds to go in this one. Two for two for Brendan Beck. Big free throws down the stretch for the Blackhawks. And a lot of contact thrown out of bounds by Dawson Luther. Josh Tranel took the brunt of that one. See at what time Coach Dennison might call off the dogs here. Up ahead to Mock. And they're going to foul Eric Mock. Eric looking for his first points tonight. Trying to extend this lead to 10 as Ben Friday picks up his fourth foul. Hits the first one. Craziest looking shoes on the court tonight, Eric Mock. And a whistle on the shot. It's going to be a foul on Hayden Hewitt. He's going to foul out of the game. And Max Michaels will check in, and Ben Friday will head to the free throw line for double bonus. Hewitt foul on the shot, on the free throw shot. We're going to overtime in Stratford. Auburndale 46, Stratford 46. Had a lot of overtime games on the Zaleski Sports Network the last couple of weeks. Going all the way back to Christmas break. Josh and I were in Auburndale. Quadruple overtime, boys basketball. 2 for 2 from the line for Ben Friday. Joe Anderson just had a double overtime game in Loyal on Tuesday, I think it was. Girls basketball there. And just a lot of them. A lot of fun. 49 seconds left here. 7-point Port Edwards lead. Closing in on 9 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. Steve Mapes, Josh Bush, Olivia Zimmerman on this Thursday night. Again, Pittsville, Port Edwards school districts both closed tomorrow with the impending snowstorm, possibility of blizzard-like conditions tomorrow evening into Saturday. All we got to say is please be careful. Inbounding is Mock, finds Beck. Back out to Tranel. Tranel into the front court. Not fouling him yet. And they're going to foul Beck. And Brendan will head back to the free throw line. Left it short, does the junior. Pardon me, they're not in overtime yet. 3.5 seconds to go. And now they're in overtime. Beck goes 1 for 2 from the line. Three-pointer for Grossman is off the mark. Pass up ahead to Tranel. And Hardinger is going to foul Josh Tranel. And that should put it away here tonight. 8-point game, 26 seconds to go. Port Edwards will pick up a big-time win here tonight. Stay right in line with Pacelli in the conference, 4-1 in the conference. Pacelli with a 21-point win tonight against Wild Rose. Those two teams, Port Edwards, Pacelli, meet up at Port Edwards High School on Tuesday. A.J. Ligman, Chase Lyons will bring you that game from Port Edwards High School on Tuesday night. Luther will step into it, and way off the mark. And Coach Dennison will call off the Dogs here tonight. Big-time win for Port Edwards. Get a big standing ovation from the faithful that made the trip from Port Edwards High School. It is the Blackhawks 61 and the Pittsville Panthers 51. Nate'sville Dairy postgame show coming up next here on Zaleski Sports. Josh Tranel finished with 24. Logan Parker with 16. We'll have a chance to talk with both of them when we come back here to Pittsville High School after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Nate'sville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nate'sville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Talk to you guys right here. Yeah, won't be too hard. Good? All right, welcome back to Pittsville High School. Port Edwards picks up a big conference win here tonight over the Pittsville Panthers here with Logan Parker and Josh Strandl. Logan, 16 points tonight, a big 16 points, 8 in each half. But probably the biggest play for you tonight, had a big and one when it was tied at 36. Just talk about getting the momentum back after they had tied it up.
I don't know. It was just, I don't know, I just jumped. I'm bad at this.
No, that's all right.
I don't know, it's just nice to win.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've won here.
Yeah, absolutely. And now staying atop with Pacelli in the conference, both 4-1. You guys play them next Tuesday in Port Edwards. How big of a game will that be for you guys at home?
I wish it was on a Friday. That's going to be a big one. That's the one we circle on the calendar every year. Pacelli, I mean, they've beat us the last couple of years pretty good, but I think we're pretty well matched against them now.
All right, we'll bring in Josh over here. Don't go too far. Bring in Josh Strandl. Josh, 24 points tonight. At times frustrating for you, obviously, with picking up those 4 fouls. But just talk about being able to be a leader on the bench and on the court here tonight.
It's all just teammates working together. It's really the defense that really gets us all going and works into our offense to help us score more and just play an overall better game.
A good defensive night in the first half. Second half, they were able to get some big shots going, but free throws down the stretch able to help you guys close this one out.
Yep, practice them every practice. Always shooting free throws, so we were ready for it coming into this game.
Just like I just asked Logan, Pacelli coming up on Tuesday at your home gym. Opportunity to take over sole possession of second place with a win on Tuesday. Just talk about how big a game that's going to be.
Yep, we're practicing hard for that one. We've been looking at it coming up, and I think we're ready to go out there and really work hard and give it a good effort.
All right, we're going to put you guys in the house, all right? You know what to do? Mm-hmm. All right. Just say, I'm Logan Parker, I'm Josh Strandl, and I'm in the house. All right, I'm going to give you this. I'll step out of the way.
I'm Logan Parker.
I'm Josh Strandl.
And we're in the house.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Pittsville High School. The Port Edwards Blackhawks 61-51 winners. I believe that's what the final score was here tonight. Thank you to Logan Parker and Josh Strandl, head coach Justin Beck as well. We'll have that game on Tuesday from Port Edwards High School when they take on the Pacelli Cardinals. For Josh Bush and Olivia Zimmerman, this is Steve Abe signing off from Pittsville. Have a great night. Please stay safe this weekend with the big snowstorm coming. Have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you again next week right here on Celeste Sports.